first comment on YouTube, and that person is Sarah Martel. You are indeed the first one here. Thank you for being here, Sarah. Thank you, Emilio. Hi, Carissa. What's up, Olivia? Thank you, Mateo. Thanks, Allie. Hello in the Netherlands. Hello, Lucas in France and Raphael in Germany. Thank you, Henry. Thank you. Good evening, Stefan. Hi, Pandora. What's up in Australia? Period says, when are you making new songs for Spotify? Every single Thursday night. Every single Thursday night at midnight, I release a new song on Spotify. Just released one last night. It's called By the Bay. And I released one last Thursday night. It's called Celtic Current. That one's doing really, really well. So yeah, go check them out. And I got another one coming out next Thursday night, and that one's called River Runner. And I just published another one for the next Thursday night. That one is called, what's it called? Timeless Tempo. Timeless Tempo is that one. And then the following Thursday night, hopefully, if all works out well, I already have collaborated with a local rapper who had me play some music and turned it into a beat, and then he rapped over the beat, and his name's Jawbo. So hopefully, if all works out, that following Thursday, we're gonna release that one. That one's called Starry Nights. My first ever official collaboration with another artist. I'm really excited about it. So yeah, there you go. And I guess I should say, if you're looking for my music on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music online, don't search the Handpan Man. The Handpan Man is just a nickname that one of my fans gave me that everybody knows me as now. But my actual musician name is my username, Ethereal In E. Ethereal In E, that's my musician name. Search that, and if you have any trouble finding it, there's a link on my profile. Just click that, and it'll take you to where you can find my Spotify link. And I'd really appreciate your support. Hey, what's going on, Phoebe, in Germany? And looks like we got our pinned comments going, which means that I think that my moderator, Mona, is here. If you see Mona in the chat, go give Mona a follow, and maybe she'll pin one of your comments. Appreciate you being here, Mona. Angela says, I follow on Spotify and it's hours of soothing music. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I've got 3 CDs that are out currently. I released those ones early on in my career. And then I stopped releasing music for several years. And I just focused on building my social media following over the last several years. And then a couple of years ago, my TikTok fell off and really freaked me out. Thank you so much, Paul Johnson. I appreciate you, man. And I was like, oh man, I gotta find some new revenue streams, right? And I realized, previously I was releasing music for CDs, and then I was like, I should jump into the modern age and start releasing music to be listened to online for Spotify and iTunes and whatnot. So about a year and a half ago, I decided, I'm gonna be really ambitious, and I'm gonna just release one new song every single week. That was about a year and a half ago. I haven't done it every single week, but I've been doing it every single week now for quite a while. So anyways, there's lots and lots of music out there. I probably have, I don't know, maybe 40 singles, 50 singles, something like that. Bunch of new music. Go check it out. Really appreciate your support. Hey, good evening, Emma. How are you? Hello in Germany. What's going on? You want to be where I am because it looks so peaceful. Isn't it peaceful here? Yeah. There's you can't see them, but there's some ducks over here, some ducks over there, some ducks down there. You might see them as they move their way down the river here shortly. And if you listen closely, you might hear them squeaking. Can you hear them squeaking? I am in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, in America. That's where I'm at. Let's see if they come into our frame here. Some ducky friends. Hey, thank you so much, Chris Chan. I'm just living life. You got it, man. Somebody asked, are you supposed to play this instrument in the water? And it makes you miss your steel drums. Oh, yeah. No, you're not supposed to play this instrument in the water. Probably almost the entire community that surrounds this instrument would tell you, don't put your instrument in the water. But I'm a rebel. I don't like to follow rules. I have a very open mind. I like to try new things. I like to do new things. I don't like to follow people as a sheep. I like to be a leader and do something different. So I decided I'm going to throw this thing in the water and see what happens. And I think it's going all right for me. What do you think? water. You gotta get the water. You hear the ducks quacking in the background? I've got some duck friends behind camera here. Thank you, April. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, the ducks are checking me out. There they are right there. You see them? See the ducks in the background? Hi, Jack. What's going on? So, you know, somebody was asking about, you know, this instrument and playing in the water and whatnot. I think the most drastic difference between playing it out of the water and in the water is the bottom hole right here. If you take your hand and cover up most of the hole, makes some pretty cool sounds. This is out of the water. But when you put it in the water, it makes some really cool sounds. Check this out. I'm gonna do the same exact thing. Hello again, Jack. Isn't that cool? And then out of the water is like this. So amazing. So that's why I like to play in the water. Frosted wants to know where can you buy one? There's a link on my profile. Just click that. Look for the Handpan link. Mama Zoom says, is there a way of playing it in the water without being in the water with it? Is there a way of playing it in the water? sorry, I don't understand the question. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Cool Daddy says, can you make it sound the same out of the water? No, you can't. I was just showing people that. The notes, the divots are the notes. The notes sound pretty much the same. Here, I'll play the notes in the water now. Yeah, the notes sound pretty much the same. Zeppy wants me to play Sundance. I'm just going to freestyle a little bit. I'm sorry, Zeppy. But if anybody wants to go listen to one of my songs, look up Sundance by Ethereal In E. What's up, Zenergy? Jack from the Philippines wants to know if I play any other instruments. So I only play two instruments currently. This one's called a handpan. The other one is called a tongue drum. Besides that, I also play pretty much any hand percussion. I have in the past. I don't currently. And then I first started playing percussion on the drum set. So I play drum set too. The time here is 1:53 p.m. in the afternoon, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, in America. I don't play cover songs. I just play my own original music. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jackie Chan. I do not play video games. This is my video game right here. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Rakaj. Thank you. Glad you like it. Let's play the other side. Jackie Chan. Namaste, dearly. Ralph wants me to do the other side. Okay, sure, let's do the other side. Why not? Sam says, I've been listening to your Spotify and it's amazing. Very calming. Thank you so much, Sam. you so much. I'm glad you like it. That song right there is called Cloud Dreams. If you want to download or stream that one, you can. Just search my username, not the Handpan Man, that's my nickname. Search my username, Ethereal In E, wherever you listen to music online, or just click the link on my profile and you'll find my Spotify link there. That's Cloud Dreams. Hope you like it. Let's play the other side. Thanks for the love, P2 Clowns. Everybody go follow Mona. She's the one pinning people's comments. She's my moderator. She's all the way over in Denmark. Go give her a follow. Maybe she'll pin one of your comments. Thanks so much for being here, Mona. Thanks so much for helping out, pinning comments for us. I appreciate you. asked, how do I prevent rust on my instrument? So the only thing I've ever done is just to make sure it gets dried out really well. So after I'm done, I make sure I drain all the water out of the inside of it, give it a good shake, get all the water out of there that I can, and then when I get home, I just dry it off with a towel on the outside, and then I also stick the towel on the inside and then dry off all the inside, and then overnight I just leave it with the hole facing up, so that way all the air can dry out the inside. That's the only thing I've ever done with the handpans. The tongue drum that I play has rust all over it, which is really sad because it's probably one of my favorite instruments. But yeah, with that one, I just use something called frog lube is what it's called, and basically it's like a metal rust protector that's made for guns. But I use it on my tongue drum, but it's still got rust all over it. So I don't know if I just didn't take care of that one well enough from the beginning. But yeah, if you're gonna play these instruments and you're gonna play them in the water, you just gotta kind of anticipate and expect that they could get damaged or they could get rusty. It's just a risk that you got to take, you know. Well, it's a risk that you got to be willing to take, and it's a risk that I'm willing to take. I love playing my instruments in the water, and you know, my tongue drum has rust all over it, but it still sounds fantastic. So you know, if you have one of these instruments and you want to put it in the water and it does get rust on it, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. My tongue drum has rust all over it, but it still sounds great. So I don't know. There's so many people out there that play these instruments that think I'm ridiculous for putting it in the water. I think they're ridiculous for not putting it in the water, because you can make cool sounds like this. Living on the edge, you got it, Mona. How cool is that? Yeah, there's just so many different cool things that you can do with this instrument in the water. One of them is just dropping it in the water. Like, how simple of a concept is this right here? And it sounds so cool. Listen. There's almost 4,000 people just watching me drop my handpan in the water. They must think it's cool too. Natalie says, is there a difference between the sides? Yeah, there is, absolutely. So in case you're new here and you've never seen this tiny UFO before, this tiny UFO is a steel drum. It derives from the Caribbean steel pan. Basically, there was a maker that was making Caribbean steel pans that are shaped like bowls, and he had somebody ask him, can you make me a Caribbean steel pan that I can play in my lap with my hands? So he took two Caribbean steel pans and stacked one on top of the other, and then this is what was invented right here. The original invention was called a hang drum. It was made in Switzerland, Bern, Switzerland, by a company called Panart, a guy named Felix Rohner. Anyways, over the years, this instrument has just exploded with popularity, and people are dying to get their hands on these instruments. And Panart couldn't make them fast enough, so black market was created, and since they put a patent on their name, hang drum, nobody else could call it a hang drum. So the black market, they started calling them handpans. So here you go. This is a black market handpan. Don't tell anyone. So there you go. So yeah, it's just basically a steel drum with notes. The difference between these steel drums and the Caribbean steel pan is that if you ever seen a Caribbean steel pan, they're shaped like bowls, right? And people play the inside of the bowls with mallets. Well, Caribbean steel pans have lots of notes, kind of like a piano. So you need to be able to read music in order to play a Caribbean steel pan correctly. But these instruments, they don't have a lot of notes. These ones only have, this one, most hand pans only have 9 notes on the top. And the cool thing about these instruments is that the notes that are on them are meant to be played together. It's a scale. Here's the scale right here. So basically, if I was to give you these 9 notes and just say, tap on these 9 notes, you could make beautiful music. It's a really, really easy instrument to play. So basically, when you see somebody playing guitar, right? They're playing like 4 or 5 notes all at the same time, right? Well, those 4 or 5 notes, they're meant to be played together, so they sound good together. So you can't really play a wrong note if you're playing those 4 or 5 notes and just strumming those 4 or 5 notes. Well, it's the same thing with this. The notes are on here, meant to be played together. You can't play a wrong note. You just tap on it. It's a drum with notes that you don't even need to know what notes you're playing. You just put it in front of you and tap on it. Thank you, Art. And so most hand pans look like this. They've got 9 notes on the top, and then this is the bottom. Most hand pans don't have any notes on the bottom, and you can tell it's a note by the divot, right? So the divot has a circle around it. That's a tone field. And yes, it's a pentatonic scale. That's right. You got it. Yeah. So this is, yeah, somebody asked about what's the difference between top and bottom. That's what got me started talking. I forgot to answer that question. So the bottom here has a scale of notes on it. An F minor scale is what it is. And then the top has an E major scale. So major scales are kind of like the white keys in the piano. They sound a little bit more happy. And then minor scales are kind of like the black keys in the piano. They sound a little bit more mysterious. So here's what the bottom is. Thank you. Yeah, not very many people know about these instruments, so I feel like it's important to spread awareness and teach about them a little bit. Yeah. So the cool thing about the bottom here, so the top, as you can see, has this bump in the middle. That's the bass note. And then the bottom has a hole. Lets the sound come out, right? Well, you can also play the hole by putting your hand like this and just patting on the hole. Make some cool bass sounds, right? Now check this out. If you drop it in the water here, now it's resting in the water, and if I pat the same hole, isn't that cool, the difference between out of the water and in the water? Jack says, can you play it sideways? Yes, you can, but not this one. This one cannot be played sideways because the notes that are on the bottom don't play well with the notes on the top. Minor scale, major scale. If you try playing at the same time, they don't sound good. Right? So they kind of make a not very good sound. But if you play just the ones on each side only, are they expensive? Somebody asked. Yes, they are expensive. So when these instruments first came out, they were really expensive. Like $2,000 minimum. over the years, there's been mass production happening. Even this instrument right here, mass produced right here. This one is mass produced. Sounds okay though, still. I wouldn't say that this is a top end instrument. I would say this is a lower end instrument right here, lower end handpan. But you know, the prices are coming down. This one here costs $1,000, but it does have notes on the top and bottom, which is kind of special. If you get one just with notes on the top, it costs around like $800, which to most people is still really expensive. And there's instruments out there, handpans, that are less than that for $200-300, but they're not gonna sound good. This one is probably the lowest end that I would ever play. A $200 or $300 handpan, it's gonna sound really awful, and I wouldn't recommend wasting your money on it. There's another instrument that I play. It's called a tongue drum, just like what's in your mouth. And tongue drums, those ones, they're way more affordable. You can get a nice tongue drum for $100, even less maybe. I'd say you'd probably be a lot more happy buying a tongue drum than a handpan if you can't afford a nice handpan. So don't buy a handpan if you can't afford a nice one. The not so nice ones don't sound very good. They're cheap, but for the same price you can get a nice tongue drum instead. Looks like we got some visitors coming our way on the other side of the camera. A group of stand-up paddleboarders and kayaks coming our way. Will they recognize me, or will they think I'm weird? Let's find out.
What's up, Adam?
How are you, man?
Good, how are you?
Remind me your name again?
Brandon.
Brandon, yeah.
Derek Sonable.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. That's right. Good to see you, man. Beard's looking good.
Trying to keep up with you, though.
You gotta let it go. They did recognize me. Well, at least one of them did. Hello in Brazil, how are you? Merlin Nomer says, how do you hit the notes? Yeah, let me show you how I hit the notes. You got it. And when am I going to be next streaming? I usually take the weekends off, but I'll be back on Monday probably. Yeah. So, as I was saying earlier, the divot is the note, right? The smaller the divot, the higher the tone, and then the larger divot, the lower the tone, right? So when I hit the notes, I like to play with my index finger on my right hand, and I'll play with this part of my index finger right here, and I'll tap right on the edge of the circle. Does it hurt my fingers? No, it doesn't, because it's a really light touch. It's about the same amount of force as tapping someone on the shoulder. It's a very light touch. If you play this instrument, your fingers hurt, it means you're hitting it too hard. And somebody said, where can you buy it? There's a link on my profile. In there, you'll find a link to handpans. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. And then here's the other side. Dr. Hex says, how's your phone standing up? So, I've got a tripod. that holds my cell phone, and 3 legs that extend pretty wide, and the tripod just stands right on the bottom of the river and holds my cell phone up out of the water. I know a lot of people are really, really confused by that. So somebody in my last stream was like, "Who's recording you?" Thank you, Chris. I'm so glad you like it. Can I do the bouncing thing? Yeah, I can do the bouncing thing. You got it. Let's do the bouncing thing. All right. Here we go. Ready? So they're talking about just dropping it in the water. Here's the bouncing thing. Isn't that cool? Somebody just said, does it make a sound when you twirl it in the water? That was Nace Games. Does it make a sound when you twirl it in the water? It does, yeah, let me show you. So, what I like to do is I'll spin it like this in the water, and then it doesn't make a sound on its own while it twirls, right? This is what it sounds like on its own, because none of the notes are being played, right? So in order to play the notes, what I like to do, I've got this little stick here, and I'm gonna twirl it, and I'm gonna let the stick bounce off the notes. Okay, so check this out, right? How cool is that? Isn't that cool? Somebody said, can you twirl it on the red side? Yeah, let's twirl on the red side. And then somebody else asked if I can play Interstellar. So as I was talking earlier, the notes of this on this instrument, there's just a handful of them. There's only 8 on this side, 9 on the other side. So whatever notes are used to play Interstellar are very, very likely not on this instrument, number one. Number two, because the notes are all meant to be played together, a musical dummy like me, who can't read music and just taps on things like a percussionist, a drummer, can play this. Meaning, I'm a musical dummy. I don't read music. I can't play cover songs. I literally just tap on things. Don't ask me to play cover songs. It's one of my most annoying questions I get asked. How many cover songs people want me to play? So, there you go. Let's play the other side. Nace Gamer says, does the red side have deeper notes? I wouldn't say they're deeper, it's just a different scale. Here, I'll do this one more time and then I'll try the other side again. Hello in Denmark, prepping. My moderator Mona is in Denmark too. All right, now let's try the other one. And yes, I am in a river. Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's the blue side. Skylar says, is there any specific reason for it being in the water? Because you can make so many different more different sounds in the water than you can out of the water. And it's summertime. Who doesn't want to be in the water in summertime? Justin Thrasher says, are they originally made for the water or to be played on land? They are definitely not made to be played in water. Most people who play these instruments think I'm ridiculous for playing this in the water. Ashlyn says, I ordered a tongue drum because of you. You inspired me. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Congratulations. And can I play my favorite tune? Sure, I'll play some for you. How much do they cost? NR wants to know. This one here cost $1,000. It's a little more expensive because it has notes on the top and the bottom. One with just notes on the top cost around $800. There's a link on my profile. And believe it or not, $1,000 for a handpan is cheap. $1,000 for a good handpan is cheap. Most good handpans cost at least $2,000. So if you think $1,000 for a handpan is expensive, then you probably shouldn't be buying a handpan. There's handpans out there for less than $1,000. They're not going to sound good, and I wouldn't recommend getting one. If you don't have more than $1,000 to spend on a handpan, buy a tongue drum instead. Tongue drums are way more affordable, and you'll be way happier with a $200 tongue drum versus a $200 handpan. I promise you. Do not waste your money on handpans that cost much less than $1,000. Thank you, TikTok. try the other side. You gotta drop it in the water first. Thank you for the applause. You see me on YouTube? Yeah, I'm doing a live stream on YouTube over here and TikTok over there. How's it going, YouTube? Alright, now let's start playing. do you guys like better, the blue side or the red side? says, I love you so much. I listen to your stuff every night. Thank you so much, HM. So, I'm a drummer and percussionist. I just tap on things. I cannot play my Savinas or any cover song. I just tap on things. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you like it. Doesn't that sound cool? Thank you, Isaac. Isn't that cool? I love the tapping too. That's just from tapping around the circle. Maybe it is ASMR. Hello in Indonesia, what's happening? Thank you, Ethan. I have no idea what happy hair is, YouTube. Unless you're saying that my hair is happy. My hair, it could be happier. I'm starting to lose it. Hello in Brazil. How are you, Samuel? Beth says that I'm the water guy. I'll take it. Hello in Macedonia. Thank you so much. Hello in Denmark, Marcus. My moderator, Mona, lives in Denmark too. You should go give her a follow. Hello in Taiwan. Do my fingers hurt after a while? They don't, no. It's about the same amount of force as tapping somebody on the shoulder. It's a really light touch. If your fingers hurt from playing this instrument, it means you're playing it too hard. And hello in Dubai. What's up? Canada too. What's up, Isaac345? Hello in Sweden. Neil says, does it take a lot of practice? Hello, Czech Republic. It does, yeah. So I play two different types of instruments. The one that I've been playing right here is called a handpan. The handpan takes some practice to learn how to play it. It is easy. Anyone can play the handpan. It is easy enough for anyone to play it, but it does take some practice to really be able to play it well. But the other instrument that I play is called a tongue drum, just like what's in your mouth, a tongue drum. And that one does not require any practice at all. That one you literally just put it in front of you and tap on the tongues with mallets, and it sounds great. I've heard small children play tongue drums and had them sound fantastic. So yeah, if you're considering getting into these instruments, I would highly recommend starting out with a tongue drum first. Tongue drums are way more affordable, way more durable, and also way easier to play than handpans. Wolf from the Dead says, "Can you put your sound on Spotify?" It's already there, man. Uh, don't search the Handpan, man. That's my nickname. Search my username, Ethereal In E, and my music is on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music online. My music is there. If you have any trouble finding it, just click the link on my profile, and you'll find my Spotify link in there. And I'd really, really appreciate your support. Download or stream my music would be much, much, much appreciated. You want me to play the red side? Hi, Adrian and Liam. Okay, you got it, Linda. I'll play the red side. Hello, Jazz in England. Jay says, "Where are you at?" Jay, I am in the northwest region of America, in a state called Idaho, right outside of a small city called Coeur d'Alene. And this river right here I'm standing in is an arm of the Spokane River. Am I gonna talk? I'm just talking right now. Is it cold in the water? It is cold in the water, yeah. I do 0 cover songs. I'm a drummer and a percussionist. Can't even do cover songs. So don't ask. Like, one of the things that I find most annoying is when people ask me to play cover songs. Oh. Thank you, Wolf from the Dead. I love you too, Taylor. I live in Idaho, so there's definitely no alligators here. Thank you so much, Lori. By the Bay is on instrument that doesn't float. I'm sorry, Mona, I can't play it. It's not in the water. On the water. Donnie Deuce says, "How long do you do this in a day?" It could be anywhere from a couple hours to longest I've ever spent in the river doing a live video playing music was 8 hours. That was a couple of summers ago when my TikTok was just like on fire. I think I had like 1.5 million live viewers that day. That was really pretty crazy. Hello in Canada. The weather's pretty mild here today. Getting eaten alive by mosquitoes at the moment. Oh, man. Can you hear my backup singer, the duck quacking in the background? User 808 says, how did you get into this type of music? You want to hear my story? I can tell you my story. How did I get into this type of music? Oh my gosh, this mosquito's killing me here, man. Good thing I got long hair. Shoo them away. I feel like a horse with its mane. How did I get into this type of music was the question. So basically I was the kid that was always tapping on something. And then at age 11, my father committed suicide, and my mom wanted to help me get through it, you know? So my mom got me a drum set, and I learned how to play the drums. She put me in drum lessons. And I listened to punk rock music at the time, and I idolized punk rock drummers, and I just thought, this is a really loud duck right here. I just thought, how cool would it be if I got to be a drummer in a punk rock band someday? And so I started playing drums in a garage band with some of my friends as a teenager. And I started playing drums at the church I went to on stage in front of a crowd of people. It made me feel like like a rock star, you know. And there's the loud duck right there. Anyways, I became an adult, and it was made very clear to me that in order to be a productive member of society and in order to get a good job, I needed to go to college. I didn't want to go to college, but I went to college. Anyways, I went to college, and I got a degree in psychology, and I graduated, got married, moved across the country, had a kid, got a job, and then went through a really messy divorce. And during my messy divorce, I was just feeling very, very, very sad and lonely, and unhappy. And I wanted to be happy again, you know? So I tried to figure out, how to be happy again. And I looked back on my life to try and find a time that I felt happy. And I remembered being an 11-year-old boy sitting at a drum set and how happy it made me feel to just close my eyes and get lost in a rhythm at a drum set. And so I bought myself a drum set and I started playing the drums and got lost in a rhythm and found my happiness again. I started going to open mic nights, playing drums at open mic nights, and one of those open mic nights, I met a guy named Isaac Walton, and Isaac was a singer and songwriter, guitar player. And afterwards, he said, "Hey, I've got this band called Current Flow. Can I hire you to be a drummer in the band? I need a drummer right now." And I was like, "Are you kidding me? I have an opportunity to make money playing music, be a professional musician." I was mind blown. I was not even anticipating or expecting that. My childhood dream of being a rock star came back into play, and I was so excited. I was living my dream, being a rock star. And then he found a permanent drummer for his band, and it was his brother. And so I got replaced by his brother. And I didn't want to let go of this dream that I started to realize, you know? And so anyways, I set out to find a way that I could be a professional percussionist, drummer, on my own as a soloist, so I didn't have to worry about getting replaced by another drummer in a band, you know? And anyways, I started watching YouTube videos that were percussion related, and I came across this YouTube video of a guy named Daniel Waples. His musician name is Hangin' Balance. You should look him up, tell him I sent you. He was the first person I ever saw playing one of these instruments, a handpan. He was playing in a London subway, and my first thought was, wow, that's amazing. My second thought was, I can do that. And my third thought was, that's my ticket into being a professional musician. It took me 3 years to get my first handpan because they were so hard to find and so expensive. But I finally got one, and I had seen lots of videos of people like Daniel playing the handpan out in public for tips with their case open, and I thought, I can do that. I'm gonna go do that. And so I sat down on a sidewalk here in the city I live in, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, in America, and I just started playing music for tips. And that was 8 years ago. And I made enough money off my first summer playing music for tips out in public to record an album. All the while I was working a full-time job as an elementary school counselor, and I took the CD that I made and I burned a bunch of just blank CDs and wrote on them with a Sharpie marker my musician name, Ethereal In E, and I just started passing them out with business cards at local businesses that I knew hired live music, and lo and behold, I started to get hired to play live music gigs, and I became more and more happy playing music and less happy as an elementary school counselor. And I eventually got fired from my job because I couldn't get along with my boss. Basically gave her the finger. And anyways, it was a good thing. Getting fired was a good thing. You know, life lesson is that if you're going through a really hard time right now, maybe it's not a bad thing. Maybe it's just going to inspire you to do something great. Maybe it's going to inspire you to chase after a dream. You know, when you're at rock bottom, sometimes you need to be at rock bottom to find that desperation. And the desperation is what inspires you to go do something great. One door closes, another one opens, you know? So anyways, I got fired from my job. That was in 2019. Trying to decide if I should get another job or if I should pursue this music career full time. And COVID hit, took away all my live music opportunities, and forced me to really focus on my online content. Again, another bad thing, COVID, that didn't actually end up being a bad thing. COVID was really good for me. And anyways, I started focusing on my online content, and that's when I discovered TikTok. And I got on TikTok the summer of 2020 and just exploded. Within the next couple years, I had 8 million followers. And that was the start of my full-time journey as a professional musician. And here I am. Alice says, maybe it's not a bad thing. Maybe it'll be great. Exactly. You never know. So, anyways, somebody asked me, um, how did you get into this type of music? That's my answer. That's how I got into this type of music. That's my my story. So, um, so yeah. So another life lesson for you guys. Um, if you have a dream, even if it's from when you were way back as a kid, 11 years old, and that dream has long died. I didn't play drums throughout my early adulthood at all. I didn't think about music at all. My dream had died. It wasn't until getting divorced and being unhappy, trying to find my happiness again, that's where, my dream was revived. So, life lesson. If you're unhappy with your life, look back on your life. What was a time in your life that you felt happy? When was a time that you felt happy? Replicate that. Replicate that. And who knows, maybe from replicating that and just trying to be happy with your life, maybe something great will come of it. Thank you, Scooby. Thank you, Bradley. So yeah, I just speaking from my own personal experience, is coming from a time of desperation that, is what really inspired me to push forward and just be me and do what makes me happy. And just by pursuing happiness, look at where it's taken me. Look at how many people I've touched and how many people, I've reached just from me focusing on making me happy. Being in a time where I was so unhappy, and then just flipping that and pursuing happiness. Happiness is a powerful thing. So if you're unhappy, find your happiness again. Yeah, there you go. Off my soapbox. Where was I from before the USA? I was born and raised not in Coeur d'Alene, in Cleveland, Ohio, in America, and now I live in the northwest of America in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I did spend a semester abroad in China during college, and then I also spent a couple summers working in Northern Ontario in Canada, and both of those were really amazing experiences. If you ever get a chance to get out of the country that you were born and raised in, do it, man. Go to a foreign country and experience a foreign country. It'll change your life. Good Vibes says, your videos inspired me to do music. My wife bought me a steel tongue drum, and now I do videos. That's awesome. Everybody go follow Good Vibes KY4 and go check out his steel tongue drum videos. Yeah, that's what this here is a handpan. And then the other instrument that I play with the mallets is called a tongue drum. That's what Good Vibes is playing. Yeah, Jamaica sounds like a nice country, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. Can I play already? Yeah, you got it. Let's do this. Would you guys rather I keep playing this handpan that's right in front of me, the red handpan? Vote red. Or if you'd rather see me play a different instrument, the tongue drum, vote blue. Vote red if you want to hear me keep playing this instrument. Vote blue if you want to hear me play a different one. The tongue drum is the blue. Vote blue for that. Should I keep playing this one or should I play a different one? Vote red for this one, blue for the one that's unsure. Vote red if you want to hear me keep playing this instrument, and vote blue if you want to hear me play a different one. The tongue drum is the one that's unsure. Vote blue for that one. Looks like you guys want to hear me keep playing this instrument. All right, let's do it. You got it. Hi. All right. Thank you, Jimmy. Hi, Emily. How are you? Thank you, Maze. Yeah, the ducks like it too, huh? Hello in Germany. What's up? Welcome, anti-free guy. Hello in Oregon. What's happening? England too. So I am going to trade this instrument out for a different one. And we're gonna turn the camera around here. Let's change our backdrop. I think that this backdrop's more beautiful than the other one. What do you think? Okay, so oh, Mona wants to know if I'll play the Rhythm of Rain. Yeah, let's do it, Mona. Mona's my moderator over in Denmark. Everybody go follow Mona if you're watching on TikTok, and maybe she'll pin your comment. She's the one pinning comments today. Thank you, Mona. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my tongue drum and play the Rhythm of Rain. I just totally biffed it and fell in the water. That wasn't very graceful, was it? So, that last instrument is called a handpan. This one here is called a tongue drum. Yeah, me too.
That is beautiful.
Thank you so much. How's it going?
Good. That's neat.
Thank you. It's my song called The Rhythm of Rain. If you'd like to download or stream The Rhythm of Rain, you can. Just search my username. Not the Handpan Man, that's my nickname. Search my username, Ethereal In E. Wherever you listen to music online, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube. Or just click the link on my profile and you'll find my Spotify link there. Again, that song is called The Rhythm of Rain. And right on cue, as if the weather knew that I was going to play that song. It just started raining. If you look closely at the water, you might see some of the raindrops hitting the water. Ashlyn Evans wants to know if I'll play Remnants of Rainstorms. Let's do it, yeah. Somebody on YouTube comment Remnants of Rainstorms, and I'll pin your comment and play the song. We'll keep the song's rain theme since it's going to be raining here shortly, yes? This next song is called Remnants of Rainstorms. Hope you like it. A is called Remnants of Rainstorms. If you'd like to download or stream Remnants of Rainstorms, you can. Just search my username. Not the Handpan Man, that's my nickname. Search my username, Ethereal In E. Wherever you listen to music online, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube. Or just click the link on my profile and you'll find my Spotify link there. Again, that song is called Remnants of Rainstorms. Hope you like it. Thank you. Thanks so much for being here. If you'd like to download or stream my music, you can. Just search my username, not the Handpan Man, that's my nickname. Search my username, Ethereal In E, wherever you listen to music online, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, YouTube. Or just click the link on my profile. You'll find my Spotify link there. Thanks for being here. Spotify, Amazon, YouTube. Or just click the link on my profile and you'll find my Spotify link there. Also, with that link on my profile, you'll find some links to the instruments I play. This one I'm playing right here is called a tongue drum, just like what's in your mouth. And the one I was playing earlier is called a handpan. Yeah, if you want to get into these instruments, just use that link on my profile. I recommend starting out with the tongue drum and then working your way towards the handpan. If they're too expensive for you, still would like to get into these instruments, I actually do giveaways on the first day of every single month for my paid subscribers on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So if you'd like a chance to win a handpan or a tongue drum or one of my CDs with free shipping anywhere in the world, if you're watching on TikTok, just click my name right there in the top left corner of the screen and then click the subscribe button. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a link on my profile. Just click that and you'll find a link in there where you can sign up as a subscriber. I just released a song last night. I release a song for Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music every single Friday night or Thursday night at midnight. Just released one last night called By the Bay. I would so greatly appreciate your guys' support downloading or streaming my new song By the Bay. Again, just search my username Ethereal In E wherever you listen to music online. Or just click the link on my profile and you'll find my Spotify link there. That's my last song for the night. I am, in case there's anybody local to where I live in the northwest region of America, in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. If anybody watching from Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, in the Coeur d'Alene, Idaho area, everybody go follow my moderator, Mona. She's the one that's been pinning comments tonight. She's all the way over in Denmark. Appreciate you, Mona. Go give Mona a follow. Maybe she'll pin one of your comments. Thank you, Mona. But yeah, if there's anybody local here where I live, North Idaho, Eastern Washington, Western Montana, I'm going to be at the Kootenai County Fairgrounds tonight, ending early tonight so I can go over there and play some music. Come find me by the food court. I'll just be doing some busking, playing music for whoever wants to come listen. So yeah, come find me. Kootenai County Fairgrounds, North Idaho State Fair. I'm going to be there tonight, and I'm going to be there tomorrow night. Yeah, and I'll be in the Coeur d'Alene Resort pool on Sunday evening. So if you want a chance to play my instrument in the water with me, come find me at the Coeur d'Alene Resort pool on Sunday from 3:30 to 6:30. Yeah. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. Go warm up and go play some music at the fairgrounds. So anybody local, come find me. I'm out of here. Do I do this every day? I do this every weekday, Monday through Friday. I take Saturdays and Sundays off. So yeah, I won't be live. I won't be live this weekend, but I will be live on Monday and Monday through Friday. I usually play until 2 hours from now is usually my quitting time, but I'm going to quit early so I can go play it at the fairgrounds. And I usually start, if you subtract about 2 or 3 hours from right now, I usually start around that time. So, yeah. All right. I'm out of here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Appreciate your support. Go download or stream my new song. It's called By the Bay. Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music, just search my username, Ethereal In E. By the Bay, or click the link on my profile. You'll find my Spotify link there. All right, I'm out of here. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, morning, night, lunch, brunch, whatever it is, wherever you are. I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.